Hello everyone and welcome to today's Minecraft guide. Today I will show you how you can start a swamp village from scratch and get the unique swamp villager skin. So let's say you found a very nice location, like a very nice swamp biome like we have behind us. What you need to do is, there are like two ways to actually get those villagers. You need to either cure a zombie villager with a golden apple and a splash potion or a regular potion of weakness, what can be quite tricky. I always recommend to find swamp biomes that don't have another biome with a village nearby. Here in this case we were lucky on this seed and there's an actual plains village. The distance doesn't really matter. There are multiple ways to move villagers. I usually move them over with boats, but you can also do this with minecart. And once you have located a village like we have here, very important, grab a boat and look for a villager that doesn't already have a profession. I've noticed that if you kidnap villagers that have a profession, they bug out and they walk long distances to find back to their freaking village. So let's look for villagers that don't have a profession. This one is perfect. So let's quickly place down the boat somewhere, like here. And once the villager touches it, as you can see, he gets stuck. So now we have the villager here stuck with us in the boat. And now it's very important that you move this villager with the boat to a structure that you already have with also a bed. Because villagers need a freaking bed. Be careful with roads, because if you have, let's say, a road here and you fall on this, you can't get away from it. You guys see that? Like, try to avoid roads if you can, because it will just bug out things. Like, you can fall down it, but you can't get on the grass anymore. I don't know why that is. So what you sometimes need to do is you need to freaking break blocks here, or you just go downwards like that. But we are lucky because over there it already leads to the swamp. Maybe we have no more interruptions. So what we are doing now is we're gonna move one villager with the boat, and then we're gonna grab another and move them to the location where we want to start the village. With a minecart it's even faster, but keep in mind you need to farm some iron and some materials to craft the rails. But it can work. And now we have like a little obstacle here, that's that road. OMG, and be careful, animals can get stuck in the boat too. Let's push this one in here. Let's quickly get in there before we get any more interruptions. You could also place pistons there to move them up the hills, but I usually just push the villagers. Oh, he's going up, what is really great. Maybe we can catch him here. Go in. Yep, he's in. Perfect. It's fine, we can use this corner here. Yeah, almost where we have to be. Yep, it worked, perfect. So we are almost now at the location where we want the villager to be. As we are planning to build a swamp village over there, I've already prepared some houses. Like, very important advice, before you move villagers and you've located a fitting village, build at least one or even better two houses to where you want the village to be. Here I already prepared something. As you guys can see, there are some structures. And what would be really cool now, because we do have beds and workstations, and this one has no job, so he will pick up whatever job there is, like for example the butcher with the smoker. Here already two beds, this little sweet nice home. There's also another really nice house that I've built here with a lot of beds, some interior design, and a smithing table. Like, I always recommend to start early on with the smithing table because you can get a bell. I will explain you in a moment why you should use a bell when you start a new village. We've placed the bell over here. So let's first break the boat so the villager can grab a profession and also claim a bed. So he's walking into this house now. He's probably going to become a butcher. Oh yeah, he did. And now we could literally trade with him. Composters are also really good, and especially if you have carrots or potatoes, because you can do some automatic villager breeding. Because if you have a farmer and he has either carrots or potatoes, for example, like, he will farm those, and once he has reached a certain amount of them in his inventory, he will start sharing them with other villagers, and if you have enough beds available, they will automatically breed. But anyway, let's grab now the second villager so we can start breeding them. Okay, so I've grabbed another villager. That's villager number 2. And it is very, very time consuming, but trust me, this is way faster than hoping to find zombie villagers, because zombie villagers, they don't spawn a lot. And you would need like the freaking nether to get like blaze rods, so you can even craft potions like the potion of weakness. The recipe, like the ingredients, are easy to get, however it does take a large amount of time to get to this. So if you start like early with your world and you aren't in the nether yet, just move them with a boat. It's very cheap, it's just time consuming. And he should soon claim a bed and a profession. Oh yeah, you guys saw that? The particles, so he claimed something. And once it's a certain time, they will gather at the bell. At least they should, right? I'm sorry guys, I had to grab a third villager because one got like, I don't know what happened to him, he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. Oh, we have now 3 villagers. Okay, that's even better. So yeah, very, very, very important. If you want to breed villagers, make sure they get some carrots. You need at least 12 carrots in their inventory to become willing, so... You can also give them more and they will share them with others. So this one also grabbed some carrots. And why you want to use a bell for the breeding? I mean, you have to do it at first, of course, without a bell, because you need to first breed them. So you just make 2 houses nearby to each other with a bed and crafting station, or a very, very large house with multiple beds and like maybe 2 jobs for the villagers, so you can gather them in one place. Like, you don't want your villagers to be willing, but they wander off. That would be just so terrible. Okay, this one wanted to go there. So let's throw some more carrots. Let's hope he grabs that. Okay guys, it's happening. Now it's gathering time. Like in very late afternoon, villagers gather at the bell. That's why it's important to use a bell for this as well. So once you have like a toolsmith and you level this one up, this one will actually offer you a bell. And with that you can gather the villagers. Let's quickly level this one up. And you will see once he's leveled, he offers a bell. Now it's happening. You guys see those hard particles? That's a successful breeding right there. Most likely. Unless there are thunderclouds, but there shouldn't be. There are enough beds and everything, so there shouldn't be any issue. And this one became a regular skin villager. We want a swamp skin one. So let's wait another day and I will gather some more carrots and let's try again. Guys, we were finally lucky. The villagers were breeding again and now we have our first swamp villager. Finally. I had to freaking wait for them to like reset willing and everything. Because once they breed, they have a certain cooldown and won't breed for some time. So I had to wait till they can be willing again. And now we have our second child villager and this one is a swamp skin. And if you don't want to have other skins, let me quickly show you a method how to easily sort your villagers. So let's get this one into a boat. And all you need for this is... Oh, this will be tough. I need to freaking break one of it. This one. Let's just break this too. So we can get to the other side. Like, roads and boats are not really good friends. They always get stuck there. So... This is not just a berry farm, this is also a villager sorting system. All you need is freaking sweet berries and you just plant them like this basically, and then on the side you put just some spruce planks and then some slabs on top like this. So villagers, they won't get hurt and you won't get hurt if you walk to it, because if you walk on them you take some damage once they grow. So you don't want that. So yeah, how do you sort villagers? So you basically get one of the skins you don't want to have in this village into a boat like that. Then you drive over there to those berry bushes. Make sure they are at least half matured or they have like a big enough size to actually do damage when you touch them. And you just drive the boat into it. You quickly press shift. And you're out of the boat. You barely took damage. And this one is dying here now. And no, this won't ruin your village reputation. You still get good traits. No iron golem will attack you. There's no con to this. The only downside is you have like one villager less in your village. You know what, guys? Let me skip ahead a bit of time and let me further breed the villagers and create a swamp village for you, like a pure one. Okay guys, I was further working on this village and breeding the villagers. Now more than half of the populations do have the very beautiful unique swamp skin. I think they look so amazing. They have like a freaking leaf helmet or like a leaf head. They have like this really nice purple that they're wearing. And did you guys see that? They're sharing carrots. So if you have a farmer... Wait, this one is no longer a farmer. What's happening here? Okay, that's street lamp. I must go for another build. So if you have a farmer, they will like share carrots with the villagers and they'll become willing. Or if you give them enough carrots, they will share them with other villagers and you get more and more villager babies. And yeah, very important, make also sure if this is like a village you are starting. I know this looks very ugly, but place a lot of torches down on the ground where the villagers could pathway. Because you want to make sure you don't get any hostile mob spawn there while you're trying to populate a village. Because it does take time and effort to move the villagers. So you want to do... like you don't want to have any failure. Like you want this to work out. So yeah, make sure there's everywhere light. I know those torches on the ground maybe don't look so pretty, but you can just break them later on and replace them with like street lanterns or something. And I think all have now matured. We have almost... just swamp skillagers and it freaking worked, guys. Like this was a success for sure. So yeah guys, I hope this guide was useful for you and you can start your own swamp village now. Like I think it's really fun starting those villages from scratch, and there are currently 2 biomes that have like a unique skin but no villages, and those are the swamp and the jungle. And it's the same for the jungle biome, just like the swamp one. That's how you start a village. I hope this guide was useful. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. And I would also really appreciate if you like this video. This will help out with the YouTube algorithm. And I wish everyone a wonderful day. Until next time.